Hey Soul Fam, if you are a light worker or someone who considers themselves as someone who is leading the way in this evolution, you may be finding that you're being asked to refine your mastery and refine your connection with God and to go to new levels and new heights. You may find that you're being asked to purify your heart even more. Even if it seems very obvious that you are set apart and that you are leading the way and that you are one of the chosen ones and the 144,000 who are holding this grid of Christ consciousness, you may find that you're being asked to refine even more now. So what we are experiencing is actually Judgment Day. We are living through Judgment Day. So everything that's coming out in the media that's exposing the celebrities and the underlying satanic system that has been running the world for the last few millennia, this is all coming to the light. And although we may feel that it's very obvious that we are on the right side of things, we may still have demons or demonic influence or just out of balance energies or things that need more purification within our own lives. So you're being asked to purify. This may look like being asked to stop eating meat, to fast, to just simplify. You may find that you no longer want to use tarot cards. Tarot cards can be a distortion. They are connected to the old grid of distortion. It's a trap. So navigating these times, you're really going to have to weigh everything through the truth of your own heart and rely directly on your connection to source. And all of the major religions are distorted and infiltrated by satanic forces, including Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Hinduism, everything. Like, they all have beautiful gems. They're all maps of consciousness, and they all have beautiful gems of truth and glimpses of how to connect with God. But every single one of them, including the New Age, especially the New Age, they're all infiltrated. So the only way to know the truth is truly to weigh the truth against your own heart. And you need to do that even with what I say. We're always growing. If I look back at myself 1 year ago, or even 1 month ago, I have grown since then, right? So we will resonate with others who are at a similar place on the path as us, and we will help each other spiral up, propel ourselves forward. So as your reflection, I'm here to remind you that we are going through even deeper purification right now, even though we thought that it was obvious that we are definitely leading the way and we're definitely on the right side. There's this concept from the Bible that I really like called put on the full armor of God. Now, I believe that the Bible is super distorted, although it has some beautiful gems. It was taken and reworked by evil forces to keep humans trapped. So anything that comes from the Bible, I'm automatically suspicious of, although I realize that there's some real beautiful gems in there. But basically, so I just take the concept of put on the full armor of God. And then what you do is you can just go into your heart and you can ask yourself what that means. Like, what does that really mean? What is true about that for you? Because I like the idea of, I feel the truth in the idea of it. So basically what I've seen is that there's a number of people coming forward of survivors of sex trafficking or witnesses or people who are speaking out, whistleblowers and stuff like that. Now, who are the people who are protected? These people all have something in common, and that is that they are walking in integrity and truth and righteousness. And if you are impeccable in the way that you walk, you will be protected. So even us as way showers, starseeds, light workers, we need to clean up our act also, because it's Judgment Day and we are also being held accountable. So that means that anywhere where you were sloppy with your energy or untruthful, or even if you thought that you were doing it for the greater good of all, but you weren't checking in with your heart every step of the way, it's time for us to refine even more. And what will protect us in these coming times of chaos is truly anchoring into the Christ grid through our hearts. And when we anchor into the Christ grid through our hearts, we will automatically want to walk in authenticity, truth, righteousness, integrity. And you ask yourself, what does it mean for you to walk with the full armor of God? Because if you start to get like a little bit sneaky, or a little bit like, oh, I'm gonna play chess with these evil fuckers, then you open yourself up. You open yourself up to attack. So just like with the concept of the evil eye, it's like there's always energy of envy being directed at you, especially if you're on social media. There's always negative energy being directed at you, people being envious, people being haters, people just like disagreeing with you or thinking bad thoughts or wishing harm on you, whether they even realize it or not. Like most people are walking around mostly unconscious of these things. Like it could even be your parents. Like your parents could even be envious of you or wishing you harm, and they probably don't even realize that, right? So if you're impeccable with your energy, the way to keep your field clean is by, as far as that goes, as far as keeping yourself protected from envy, it's never gossiping, keeping your speech very clean and pure and true, and completely refraining from any kind of gossip. As soon as you gossip, you open a hole in your field to receive these energetic arrows of envy that will bring you down. Okay, so one is never gossiping, telling the truth, and walking in humility. So if you are blessed, you want to also be humble about that. You don't want to provoke people into envy. You want to share in a way that's inspiring, but you don't want to be like flaunting or bragging, because you're really just then opening a hole in your field for these envy arrows. So as light workers, way showers, star seeds, we're being asked to enter into even deeper alignment of integrity and righteousness and truth, transparency. Transparency is the ultimate antidote to corruption. So all of us have felt what it feels like to be in a human body and to experience temptation, to experience strong desire of the flesh. I've been watching a lot of Christian YouTube videos about like casting out demons, because I'm studying demons right now. I've been studying actually from all different perspectives, but the Christians are pretty dialed in about casting out demons, so some of my language is Christian. However, the Christians are super infiltrated also. So you got to watch out for that. But anyways, what I was saying is we all know what it feels like to be lusting for power, to be lusting, like to just be in lust, like when you just get overtaken with like strong desire for out of alignment sex, like why do I feel like calling my ex right now type of thing, or you know, desire for fame, or desire for recognition, or desire for power over. I think as human animals, we are aware of how these impulses live in us, and so to purify them in the external world, we really have to look at ourselves and purify them from within. And evil energies are real, and demonic forces are real, and they are roaming the planet. But the best way for us to win this spiritual war, especially for us that are like ahead of the game and going first and really being an example and really leaders, it's really important for us to be the embodied example and to walk with full integrity in every area of our lives. And so I personally am in a purification process. I have identified 4 demons in myself: the demon of codependency, the demon of swearing. I think I even dropped an F-bomb in this video. The demon of, what else do I have? Oh, exaggeration. And the demon of seduction. So that's what I'm working on purifying in myself. And as I do this for myself, it is on behalf of the collective, because the way to cleanse the outside is by cleansing